am Mecha42, your favorite YouTube harpy, and I'm gonna agree on this. Captain Pike is pretty great. He's, you know, as good as he can be. I'll definitely put it that way. He's as good as he can be with the writing. But Star Trek Discovery just can't forget about fucking Michael Burnham. Oh my god. Can we just get rid of this character? Why can't they just forget she exists? Let's just write her out of the show. Why can't we just say, and Michael Burnham went crazy and went off to a mental hospital and we never saw her again? Or Michael Burnham came up, mind melded with Spock, and then she got locked away in a mental institution, never to see her again. Getting electroshock therapy and ice pick lobotomies and every other goddamn thing. Because I hate that character so much. I hate her so much. I should probably read this article. I have a sneaking suspicion Collider is going to be pro Michael Burnham now that I think about it. Oh shit. I just reacted to the title. I'm like, yeah, sure. Maybe this is a that's the loudest car I've ever heard. That probably picked up on the microphone. Please agree with me that they need to just get rid of Michael Burnham. I am noticing though this is Collider, and I have no experience watching them personally. I have heard that they're shills. Is this a pro Mikey Spock article? Let's dive right into it. Now I'm scared. I got a thumbnail. It's all smiling and everything. I should show you guys my little smile thumbnail. I'm like, yes, get rid of Mikey Spock. So fun fact, I actually make my thumbnails usually before I make the video. This might not turn out the way I anticipated. Oh, well, blooper time, right? Not since the days of Kirk, Picard, and Janeway has Star Trek delivered. A starship captain is fully formed and engaging. Oh, is Star Trek Discovery's Captain Christopher Pike? Oh, yeah, this is not... I thought they were going to tear Michael Burnham a new one, maybe, for a second. I don't know. Maybe I was optimistic. They're gonna suck her dick, aren't they? Let's not do that. Let's just not do that. Because they're really, really kissing up to Pike. When they say Pike is great, Pike is the type of character you kind of need on a series like this. You know, you need a captain and crew and people not Mikey Spock. Please, no more Michael Burnham. No more Michael, I'm trying to be Spock because I grew up on Vulcan and we need a Spock on this show. Ugh. No, none of her. Pike's introduction points to the possibility of being both a gift and a curse. Exceptional sophomore season. Oh, fuck me. This is a shill article, isn't it? But for the series is so far exceptional and sophomoric season. Pike's introduction points to a possibility of being both a gift and a curse. Exceptional? What the fuck have you been watching? Were you watching this on your phone? Did you not notice the upside down camera angles and the swooping shots and the strobing and the flashing and the... Did you see the dead baby skull? Because I saw the dead baby skull. What the fuck have you been watching? This is worse than season 1. Can I... Instead of Star Trek Discovery Season 2, can we just watch... I can't remember the episode title. Is it Threshold? Where Tom Paris and Janeway have their little lizard babies after he goes warp 10. Can I just watch that episode for all eternity of Voyager and never have to watch Discovery again? Because when I see exceptional sophomore season now, I should have probably read this article before I recorded. No, this is fun. This is funny. Please tell me it's funny. Though two other iterations of Pike have previously been brought to life, first by the late Jeffrey Hunter on the small screen in The Cage Pilot, then by the great Bruce Greenwood in J.J. Abrams' first Trek movie. That was fucking stupid. The J.J. Abrams Trek are not Star Trek. They're Star Wars with Star Trek costumes. This is what happens when the cool kids decide to play nerds because it's popular. You know, they start putting Star Trek costumes on and playing Star Wars because they don't know any better. Because they're not real true nerds and geeks. They don't know the difference. And that's what Star Trek Discovery is. It's still made under the same license by the same people. for the same people. It's not for Star Trek fans. And neither hold a tricorder to what the charismatic and instantly likable Mount, why can't I read today, accomplished in his first few minutes of screen time during the season 2 premiere, brother. Oh, the one that had like overwhelmingly, high down to upvotes. The one that they gave away for free on YouTube without telling anybody because ratings were so low. Yeah, they gave that episode away on YouTube for free, legally, to anybody in the United States that wanted to watch it. That didn't help the show. So now they're taking out these sort of ad articles. I guess I should have known with Collider there. Collider to me really feels like that New York Times article where they're just paid to, and I don't know for a fact. It doesn't say a paid advertisement here, but I think Collider, I've heard, are the reason why a lot of you come to people like myself, Nerdrotic, Midnight's Edge, Doomcock, DC Gamers, all of these channels, because Collider really feels like they're just kissing the ass of absolutely everything. I don't know. I don't watch them. I probably shouldn't mention anything, any rumors or gossip, because I don't watch them. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. The series' sophomore season is clearly using Pike as a palate cleanser for both the audience and the characters after the run-in with last season's duplicitous Captain Lorca, Jason Isaacs. The anxiety and constant, what is he really up to, tension that cloaked the Mirror Universe baddie, Mirror Ward, and no, that was supposed to be a huge secret. It wasn't supposed to be. They were supposed to be completely clueless. He was supposed to fit in with our universe. Nobody was supposed to know he was from the Mirror Universe. Except maybe the audience. But even then, half of the audience did people who love Discovery didn't know. They didn't know he was from the Mirror Universe. They were surprised. Tension that cloaked the Mirror Universe baddie and took a toll on both fans and heroes. As cool and fresh as the show's take on Lorca was, it wasn't. It was stupid. We had never seen a Trek captain like this before. It was times exhausting and a little daunting. Oh, you want to talk exhausting? That roller coaster camera episode where everything spins around and flashes at you for an hour. That's exhausting. That's nauseating. And a little daunting to be in the weekly presence of the character who makes the mere appearance of his signature fortune cookies a cause for dread. Really? Why? Did you watch something I didn't watch? Did you see the deleted scenes or something? Did he kill people according to the fortune cookie? That would have been interesting. He wasn't that scary. He was interesting, but he really wasn't, scary. Are these the type of guys who let themselves from playing horror games from jump scares? Oh, that's who we're dealing with. Yeah. In a meta move, Pike's first scene of the Discovery Bridge in the season 2 premiere addresses the PTSD of everyone's collective Lorca experience. How about our PSD from having to watch the goddamn thing? Where's my support group? Where's my therapy session? I guess it's the Midnight Edge Trek Logs, basically. If you guys like hearing me complain about this, shameless plug, come and watch us over on Midnight's Edge After Dark. We do Trek Logs about this after every episode, too. Oh, he directly informs the bridge crew that simply, I'm not Lorca, by having Pike temporarily take charge of the Discovery in a more empathetic... Here we go with empathy. Oh, here's a talking point, right? If I were going to be one of these series sort of PR or marketing people, what would I do? I would say, here are our talking points, here are our reoccurring themes for the series. You put this word, this word, this word. There's probably going to be female empowerment in this article as well, I bet. Because that was a huge deal in the, or having our female characters front and center, something along that lines. And empathy. Empathy is a huge word they keep throwing out as a buzzword, sort of. It's nothing more than a buzzword. It's one of those little trigger words that people kind of get suggested to them in marketing. It's how things become trends. You kind of hear and see the same sort of thing all around you. You know, like the word cringe or the word cool even. This is how they do it. They sprinkle it in little places here and there, and a lot of the time it occurs naturally, like the word cool back in my day when I was young and we said that, or in the 70s or whatever, it was groovy or whatever. this is one of the tricks that these marketing people, if I were a marketing person, I would do, and I would definitely hand out these sort of form letters of, here, use this word, this word, this word, these are your talking points. And if you're a stupid journalist, you probably aren't even aware you're being used in that manner. Yeah. That's all I'll say. And a confident way, more of a cool dad than a badass Starfleet officer. It allowed his charisma to influence the crew. We're talking about Pike. Okay, I went off on a little rant. I'm sorry. It sets the stage for season 2 as a two-hander of sorts. Two-hander? Yeah. That's what we call a double fister. You have a fist of vodka or a fist of scotch in one hand and a fist of scotch. You're a two-fisted drinker. That's kind of what you need to be watching this show. It's just not very good. Pairing the series led Michael Burnham, the compelling Sonequa Martin Green. No, you spelled repelling wrong. With Pike on missions both on and off the ship. Oh, how sweet. I don't care. I don't want to see her on and off the ship in missions. But in doing so, the show sets itself up for the potential to run the risk of the supporting player / glorified feature guest star. Supporting player glorified. So this is confirming he's not coming back for the next season, which we kind of knew anyway. To steal the spotlight from fan favorite Burnham. The most disgusting character in Star Trek? No, she's not the fan favorite. She's the lead character. Okay, yeah, so that's another talking point. It is to make sure... Oh, fuck me. What was the title of this article again? I'm gonna mark my place. Oh, we can't forget about Michael. Oh, fuck me. No. So how can season 2 address the dynamic and allow this to remain Burnham's show? Don't do it. This is going to ruin your show. People hate this character. You could almost have a fun show if you didn't have this bitch of a character on your show. I'm not saying the actress is. I'm saying the character is just a fucking cunt. Oh my god, I hate this character so much. From the jump, Mount's performance effortlessly capitalizes on the stuff fans loved about Kirk and Picard while also allowing him to carve his own path for the character. The end results in a mix of Kirk's charm and likable swagger, a confidence that doesn't teeter into arrogance unlike Kirk at times, along with Picard's more cerebral tendencies when it comes to negotiating threats both inside and outside his ship's hull. Yeah, but they kind of have been treating him this season like he gives an order and people are like, yes, but I don't want to. Yes, but... You know, I'm fine. I'm not going to follow your orders. Nobody follows his orders. Everybody tells him no. Like, they really take his balls in this series. That sucks. And I want to see a captain in charge of his ship. I really do. The only person who says I captain is Kayla, Lisa Left Eye, the girl with the thing over her left eye. Such a stupid show. Nobody even knows her name, the character name. They've said it maybe 3 times. This iteration of Pike seems like the personification of all the good intentions of the creators of Enterprise had in mind when they brought Captain Archer to life, except this time it lands. Yeah! Oh, yeah! Mount would have been... He would have been a good Archer. He probably would have been better than... Come to think of it, he probably would have been better than Scott Bakula because I kind of believe him more as a captain. I don't know, except for Michael Burnham. It's the crew that's the problem. Like... If this were his ship, he probably would have been fine. I don't know. Well, no, because number 0.75 doesn't respect him either. She treats him like and I call her that because for legal reasons the show has to be 25% different than real Star Trek. So instead of number 1, she's 0.75. She treats him like the husband. Like, oh, you're just a man. I know exactly what you're going to say and do. Pike is a scene stealer yeah, he is good. That's one of the pluses about the show. Stop treating like it's a bad thing. If they got rid of her, the show would be 10 times better. I'm serious. I probably wouldn't bitch about it that much. Pike is a scene stealer, taking this episode's best lines and quips to the point where Burnham can seem like a secondary character. Granted, the extra attention given to Pike and Brother was likely part of the unenviable task the show had of introducing a new lead character and giving time to their current one. No, you don't need lead characters. It's Star Trek. This This shows me you're not a true Star Trek fan. This shows me this is a paid advertisement or something, or is written by somebody who has no fucking idea about what Star Trek is. You should. This is a bad thing that they are trying to force another lead character in instead of having an ensemble cast. I've ranted about that a million times. Also reestablishing more fun, marvelly tone for the series that got muddied because of Discovery's behind-the-scenes showrunners' troubles at launch. No, they wanted to make a dark serious show. They were up their own ass, and they didn't know how to make Star Trek. It wasn't. Now you're just trying to propagandize and brainwash the masses that the showrunners were like the squabbles of all those people that got fired were the problem. When no, it's the bad robot license that's the problem. You have a bunch of people making Star Wars instead of Star Trek, but they happen to have the license for Star Trek. That's all it is. That's really all it is. The fact that the show doesn't break, let alone drop any of them, is a testament to the talents responsible for making this series, both in front of them and... No, they did drop. I thought they did get rid of some of those people. Oh, those plates are difficult to keep spinning. This isn't a circus act, even though it kind of feels like it was filmed on the back of a trapeze. Don't do that. Please don't strap the camera on the back of a trapeze next episode or next season if there is one. No. Bad Alex Kurtzman. I need like a rolled up newspaper sound effect. I can just whack him. Don't strap the camera to a trapeze. I don't care how much plate spinning and circus performing you want to do. The balancing act of introducing Pike without shortchanging the series regular is best exemplified during Brother. A standout piece. Did they just say this? This is all what they just said before. And two others struggle to fly exploratory pods. I'm not stupid. I'm not even going to talk about how fucking stupid those pods are. Executing a Hail Mary to save Pike, blah, 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 blah. You saw the episode. They're just sucking her dick. I hate it when they just suck her dick. The door opens even wider for Michael in the 3rd episode of season 2. Point of Light. The worst episode I've ever fucking seen. Oh my god. The 2nd episode, New Eden, splits its time 60-40 between Michael and Pike. Yeah, 60 Pike and 40 Michael Burnham. You need about 10 Michael Burnham, I think. You need to basically have her on screen about as much time as Lisa Left Eye. Or not at all, because that character just sucks. And they're taking time to say how much screen time each one has. Oh my god, that's crazy. As the latter largely drives Discovery's take on popular original series trope, beaming a team down to a planet that's home to a pre-war population with a secret, while Eden gives most of its screen time to Pike and supporting characters like Stan Worthy Tilly. What's Stan? What do you mean, like the Stan Worthy Tilly? What does that mean? Point of Light is all Burnham. Yeah, and that was horrible. That was bad. This hour seems to be... It was only an hour. It felt like a million. Oh, God. It felt like I evolved into the next species watching that movie or episode. It was so bad and long. Seems to be a proof of concept for the show will and should handle the Pike-Burnham dynamic. That was the episode with the dead baby skull and Amanda and Mikey Burnham telling Pike what's what. Fuck that. No. Pike gets to struggle all around the bridge doing captain-y things, but the beating heart of the series is Burnham and her interactions with the crew. Fuck Burnham. Oh my god. That is the worst character. Who are you trying to convince? Yourself? No. God, no matter how many people you can just say, oh yeah, it's the heart of the series. You guys are sucking her dick so bad. Seriously, stop. It's not a good character. I don't care who pays enough to write this shit. They're her friends, her family. Even when her real family, adopted mother Amanda, loves her more than her brother, her natural-born child, right? Amanda loves Michael more than her natural-born child, Spock. Oh, fuck. Never has Trek invested in a lead character with so much rich vulnerability. Okay, first off, let me correct this. Never has Trek invested in a lead character. Stop. Stop. It was a terrible idea and they need to never do this again. Stop. Pike takes a deserved backseat. Oh, fuck that. With so much rich vulnerability as it has with Burnham. She doesn't have rich vulnerability. She's a smug bitch and everybody tells her that she's the greatest ever. I hate that about her. We hate that about her. That character is terrible because of it. Pike takes a deserved backseat here for the show to further cement. God, Michael, can we put Michael's feet in cement and then throw her in the ocean? I'm tired of the character. I really, really hate the character. Not the actress. I need to specify a million times. I would never have that happen, but I would definitely write that death into the show for the character. I would do that a million times over. And probably like let her get eaten alive by a shark before she's done like drowning completely. That'd be fun. That'd be a good way to kill her off. I hate that character so much. Don't blame me. They said cement. Her life is just as interesting, if not more so, than the CG fueled action that threatens it. Oh, nothing's going to threaten her life. She's so perfect. She'll never get killed. She's going to live forever, and she's going to be inside. She's going to mind meld with the computer, so she will be the central brain of every starship ever. Just like L337, right? Her struggles with her family, the ones that we're born into versus those we work with. And the universe are universally relatable. Yeah, they are. But her character isn't. Nobody is that arrogant and unlikable. When Point of Light isn't serving as a stepping stone in terms of the season's mystery plot involving Spock's relationship to a MacGuffin known as the Red Angel, it operates as a reminder that if you take away all the explosions and phaser battles and punching, the reason audiences keep tuning in every week because of the characters is because, especially Burnham, oh, we hate watch. We're only tuning in to hate watch. I'm only doing this because it is my job to watch this show. I'm not watching for this character. I am actually really pissed that they are still insisting that this is in the same canon universe as the TV series Star Trek from the 90s. Who are you trying to convince? No, this is because you're just going to convince people, oh, well, word of mouth is that people like it. Word of mouth is... No, people don't like this. And they even say it's a MacGuffin. Isn't this a bad thing to call it a MacGuffin? Oh. You won't find a hero like her until Captain Marvel, maybe, or relationships like hers anywhere else in peak TV. Oh, God, I hope not. Can you imagine that? I would throw my TV out of the window, man. I would never watch TV again if that was all characters like her. I really wouldn't. Those are awful. It was bad enough we have Rey in Star Wars. And at least she's not a smug bitch. I mean, imagine Rey, only a smug bitch. That would be bad. Sure, Pike is the big man on campus, but he's ultimately a cog servicing the greater story of which Burnham is the engine. With the newest episode of Discovery on deck, the series would be wise to follow Light's template and executing future Pike Burnham adventures. I thought they're going to say, oh, we need to execute Pike because he's just a man. It's all Michael Burnham. It's Michael Burnham show starring Michael Burnham, playing Michael Burnham as Michael Burnham. It's all her show. And, Alex Kurtzman wrote this because he started the sentence with the word "and." This makes so much more sense. Alex Kurtzman just threw this out there for them. We do know that Burnham is a fixed point. God damn it. Fuck that. And it's her pathological inability. No, she's pathological, all right. To never not be interesting. You're pathological if you think she's interesting. I'm sorry. What? This is too much. This is too much. And gives viewers the reason to invest in future seasons with characters like Burnham boldly take Star Trek where it has never gone before. You know, it's so funny that this comes out right when they need a ratings boost the worst. Right when they need that New York Times article. They need ratings. They needed to get people's eyes on the show. They threw an episode out there for free. As of right now, I have heard that the sets have not been struck, but then nobody's also been called back. Nobody's on the call sheet for that stage. As far as like, you know, your lighting, your grips, your electricians, your gaffers, those type of people. Those people who worked on Discovery are off working other shows, from what I've heard. And now it's just a rumor. And I'm just a reactor. I'm not a news channel. I don't get paid the big bucks to report the news. I don't get paid to shill this shit. I'm sorry, I don't. I'm a reactor, I'm an opinion person, and anybody who tells you otherwise is probably a Discovery shill, trying to just credit this poor crazy girl's opinion on the internet, probably. What do you guys think? Is this a shill article or nay? Yay, nay, shill article. Were they paid to write this, or are they that stupid? I am Mecha Random 42. You can send all your hate mail or sympathy cards. Birthday cards too. My birthday is the 16th. Mecha Random 42. P.O. Box 1566, Loveland, Colorado 80539. I will see you guys on the next video or live stream. I will have a 20,000 subscriber live stream soon, and probably a birthday stream on the 16th. So thank you guys so much. I will see you guys on the next live stream or video. Bye! Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!